Hey everyone, History Mystery Man here, coming to you today from Wapakoneta, Ohio, the county seat of Auglaize County, the beautiful Auglaize County Courthouse as my backdrop. Isn't that spectacular? Wapakoneta, first on the moon, compliments of Neil Armstrong, its most famous resident, who at one time lived here. And I got a call from an old friend, and as it turns out, he's got a friend of a friend that owns one of the boyhood homes of Neil Armstrong. And if things go well today, I think I'm going to get a sneak peek inside. So really looking forward to that. Going to visit some of the downtown store owners. This town is beautiful. I mean, so well preserved. Kudos to all the business leaders in the community for rallying around this place and bringing it to life. It's absolutely gorgeous. Wait till you see it. Welcome to Wapakoneta, Ohio, first established in 1833. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's go see what's inside. Where am I now?
This is Winans Chocolates and Coffee.
Oh, there's one of these in Troy, Ohio, I think.
There's 22 altogether.
Oh, well.
But we are number one. Just putting it out there.
I do love the sound of that train coming through, though. That's really cool. Man, I love that.
That way now.
I love that. I love when a train comes through small town America, right through the middle.
Right?
Are you from Wapakoneta?
I live just outside of Wapak, yeah. I've only been here 6 years.
Oh, but
Yeah.
you're liking it.
Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it.
I could see where someone would fall in love with this little town.
Yeah, both of our
beautiful
sons
city.
bought our houses here.
Does Wapakoneta take great pride in Neil Armstrong?
Absolutely.
I would think so, but...
Yeah. We did just the 50-year, a couple years ago, 50-year anniversary. It was phenomenal. All the different people come from all over.
That is
Yeah,
so
it was
cool.
Huge. Yeah.
That is such a source of pride.
Yeah, it was amazing.
The first human to put his boot on the moon,
right,
you know?
Right, and to be from your hometown, that's awesome.
Oh, I know. I wonder, are you guys going to be the first to step on Pluto? Is that next?
Who knows?
I know.
Know.
Can I peek inside?
Yeah,
I want to see one of those ladders.
Yeah.
Man, I love that train.
Sir, did she tell you about the Alpha Bar across the street?
So here's our ladders,
Oh,
and we still use them. And then these are the shelvings, so we use that just for some of our products. And then our tabletops were the doors on here, but we saved them and used it.
so the doors off this cabinet that's been here forever
Right. So she tried to
came
save
off
those.
and saved them and made tabletops out of them. That's a super duper
And this
idea.
just
I
kinda
love
tells
that.
the difference.
It's so neat that you guys saved this ladder
Yeah.
and kept it right here on its original track.
Right.
That's so cool.
And then-
Cool. It's a beautiful store.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. Nice to be here at Winans Chocolates and Coffees. How long have you owned this shop?
Yeah, we opened up in April 2018, so it's been over 3 years.
So the other charming lady was telling me that there are like 22 of these stores around.
Yeah,
Or?
22, all in Ohio except for one lonely store in Iowa. So
Wow.
yeah.
So what do you know about this building? How far back does it go? Do you have any idea? 1800s?
The building goes back, it's dated at 1900, and the reason is there was a fire, and so they lost a lot of the records on
Oh.
these. And so 1900, but like our ladders and our shelves, those dates go back to 1896. And they were brought over here in 1930 with Noggle Electric is the ones that brought them over. So it definitely has a rich history here.
How are you doing here? Are you holding your own?
Oh, yeah.
The coronavirus, it didn't knock you over, yes?
No, we're in such a great community that they just really rally around their small businesses and just continued to come and allowed us to serve them no matter what happens. And so we feel very blessed.
That's a common story I hear across small town America. The business leaders, the community, the people rallying around their downtown districts, and the store owners, and that's just a great story of small town America. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, and I'm glad you're doing well here. It's a beautiful store. It really is. So cool. Thanks for preserving it.
Yeah, thank you so much for stopping.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's Frank. He's bringing in our chocolate, and every Thursday we get more chocolate, more freshly roasted coffee comes in. And yeah.
I'm thinking you're not running out of humans who want to eat chocolate or drink coffee. No, you're still okay?
Yeah, still doing okay.
Okay. And you're celebrating 60 years
60
of
years.
chocolate?
Yep, and Wine is Chocolate started in October 1961, so we're in our 60-year anniversary.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You bet. Is that a boutique?
Yes.
A little bit of everything.
Okay. Can I visit you?
Please do.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, how do you like Wapakoneta?
I love my town.
Do you really?
I love my town.
I'm so happy to hear that from the locals, you know. That's so
Always telling all
cool.
my friends I'm from Cincinnati, so I've been up here for 20 years, and I have
Really?
a girlfriend down in Oxford, and I keep telling her, I'm like, you don't understand. I love my town. I bring her up here for her birthday. She loves my town now.
So you're glad you moved from Cincinnati to
Oh, gosh.
Wapakoneta?
Yes.
You went from big city America to small town America. And you love it. That's so cool.
Yeah,
You know, I've never really looked at the downtown area. Everybody goes by on I-75, but coming into town today, this place is really, really beautiful.
It's gorgeous. I work right down the road here, so on my lunch I'll come up through here. I'll walk through town. I'll grab something to eat down the road here at La Grande's if I want. Make my way around the corner and then back to work again.
Oh, that's a perfect loop.
It is.
That's
It is.
inspiring.
I get to know each person individually in their shops, and just that makes the whole experience just.
I love it.
So much
I love it the way this town has rallied around their downtown district and all the store owners. Everybody supports it down there. To me, that's cool.
They do.
I love
they
that.
absolutely do. I told my girlfriend it's very similar to the movie Gilmore Girls. If you've ever watched that, their little town is the cutest. I mean, the cutest. And they all rally around this lady, help her out, and they're just their community. They really define what community is. This town has done that. They've really defined what community is, and it's so awesome.
Gilmore Girls.
So awesome to be a part of.
You know, I hear that, and it sounds like a girl movie. Am I going to be okay to watch it?
Absolutely.
I'll have to check
Absolutely.
that out now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, so are you here to stay, you think?
Oh, I'm staying.
Oh, good for you.
I'm sold. I drunk the Kool-Aid. I'm not leaving.
But you're not drunk. No.
No, just Kool-Aid.
Just Kool-Aid, I gotcha. Grape Kool-Aid's one of my favorites. Thank you so much for taking time with me. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Casa Chic, in a beautifully restored building here in downtown Wapakoneta. Yeah, man. And they're open. That's always a great start. I already knew that. Hey, how are you anyway? You doing okay?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, fine. How do you like just Wapakoneta in general?
Wapakoneta might be my favorite place on earth.
Really?
I love this town.
Haven't heard that one yet.
Really?
Well, I haven't heard someone tell me that's their favorite place on earth, but I love it.
Love Wapakoneta. Love the people. Love the town. Love everything about it. We have just such an amazing town, such a good community, a really good community.
I'm finding that out. The downtown area is beautifully restored. It's gorgeous.
It is. It is. We're very fortunate. We have a lot of people who invest a lot of themselves into our downtown.
I can tell it shows every step I take. Is this your business here? Or?
That's a loaded question. As of Sunday night closing, my husband and I will be purchasing Casa Chic.
Oh,
My
congratulations.
mother and- Thank you. My mother and my aunt currently own it. They'll be retiring on the 15th, semi-retired. It's a modified retirement. And so my husband and I will then, we made an offer about a year ago, and it's been in the works that long, but we're excited. We can't wait.
So I got here at the right time. This is newsworthy.
Right.
I'm
Scooping the story.
Front page news here.
I like it.
Well, it's a beautiful store. Did you buy the building as well, or just the
We will
business?
be, yeah.
You're
Yep.
going to be buying the building?
Yes.
Oh, how cool.
Yes. The building is really cool with a great history.
Oh, I'll bet. Do you know anything about the building?
We do. We started out as Noggle Electric in 1908.
Wow.
I lied to you. We were Noggle Furniture in 1908. Noggle Electric was down the way. So we've always been a furniture store. We went from Noggle to Auglaze Outfitters. We went from Auglaze Outfitters to Galaxy Furniture to Mike's Appliances, and then we were Casa Chic. So we've always been furniture. On the second floor, because we're a total of 3 floors and then a lower level as well. So on the second floor, we have a second room. That's where the Undertaker in town was. So he built caskets, and he took care of his business duties.
Do I need to ask about ghost stories or?
We don't play with that anymore.
Okay.
because I
All right,
did a
and I won't
video
either.
2 Octobers ago, and it was spooky. So,
Okay.
but yes, everybody has a Casa Chic ghost stories to
Yeah.
share. And then on our top level, our third level, they had a family band. So we actually have a ballroom that's still up there.
It's still up there?
It is. It's still original.
What's in it now?
We use it for storage because it's not heated or cooled. But it used to be also 1908. Our building was built, and so they put a ballroom up there for the family band. But as we all know, in the 20s came Prohibition, so it kind of put that out of business. So they may have put a speakeasy on the third floor.
Ooh, those usually went in the dungeon, but you had one on the third floor with a view.
So if you look
That's
outside,
funny.
we have a purple door right here.
Yeah.
And the staircase above us
Yeah.
leads straight up to the third floor.
Ooh.
And so if the light was on in that staircase, then you could come on up, knock on the door, they'd move the little peephole aside, let you in if you knew the password.
Wow, that's a cool story.
We've got a great
I,
history.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Are you holding your own? I mean, I know the world's been challenged, coronavirus, all that jazz. How are you doing?
Actually embarrassed to say that record-breaking years.
Oh my God, I'm so
Like-
glad to hear that.
Yep, we have
That
not
is so
seen a
cool.
decrease in business. What happened was our community just really showed up in support for us.
I've heard that from every store owner down here, how the
Because-
community supports
Yeah.
their stuff.
They really do. They really do. And honestly, the other towns as well. The other towns in the area really showed up. And so we can't complain.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
when the world was shutting down, Wapakoneta was continuing to grow and flourish. And it's almost embarrassing because
oh no, I think it's wonderful. Wapakoneta is the
it is.
story
We're
of
so
small
blessed.
town America.
it is. We truly are.
Are you from here?
Actually, I grew up just north of here in Spencerville.
Okay.
But Spencerville's such a small town that Wapakoneta was like the town.
That was your New York, New York.
Yeah. But our downtown works really well to have an infrastructure of support for each other. We have a few different organizations that we have a shared advertising organization, but also we have an organization called Downtown Wapakoneta Partnership that does fundraising for facade improvement that helps our building owners with upgrades to the facade of their building.
And do you sell furniture, obviously, so keeping with the trend of the history of this historic building?
We do sell furniture. That is our main focus. However, if it exists, you're going to find it here. We're kind of a marketplace, what we call ourselves. And it's local artisans that come in and contribute to the store. There are about 30 of us total. But we do furniture. We have 4 clothing boutiques, I believe, at this point. Here we have then local artists who do pottery, stained glass, handmade soaps and lotions
Is it sold out of this store?
that are all sold out of the store. We have a sculptor. He does cement sculptures.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of local flavor.
Yes, yeah. And we work really hard to make sure that our vendors are friends and not competitors, that we are a complement to each other. But I feel like that's Wapakoneta. We all just complement.
Well, you guys are a great example of how small town America should behave with one another and to
yes.
make each other grow and help one another through the hard times and good times.
I hope so, because we work really hard on it because we just love each other so
Well,
much.
final question here. You know, if you go to Springfield, Illinois, the locals there tell me they're Abraham Lincoln to death because he lived there, and I don't know how you could be. He was such a fascinating man, but I assume you take pride in Neil Armstrong being from here.
We take so much pride in Neil Armstrong being from here. You know, everybody knows the story, knows the history. Everybody's kind of a little bit of a space geek, if you will, because we just really, really appreciate his contribution to the world.
And he really put this place on the map.
He really
It's
did.
been here a long time, since
We owe-
1833, I get it. However,
We owe a huge part of our success to him.
when I think of Wapakoneta, I automatically attach Neil Armstrong, and
You
I'm
can't
not
not.
from here.
Yes, you can't not. You can't say Wapakoneta without knowing that Neil
You know,
Armstrong.
what's so amazing to me about that, the Wright brothers' first flight at Kitty Hawk in December of 1903, they went 12 feet off the ground for 120 feet, and it was amazing. 67 years later, we're crawling around on the moon.
That's insane. The technology has just jumped.
Imagine if you lived through that time span
I
and,
can't
and what
even
you were
imagine.
thinking.
I can't even imagine to go from maybe we could fly someday to walking on the moon in somebody's lifetime. Incredible.
What's next for you guys? Saturn?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Let's go see if Pluto's really a planet.
That's so funny. Ooh, look what it used to be. I love it how they preserve these buildings and what they used to be. I love that. Obviously, it's something. Ooh, J. Marie's. Very cool. Beautiful. Love it. 1800s, I'm sure. Ooh. Hey, nice place. Super nice. Hi.
We're not on camera, are we?
Well, heck yeah. Don't you know that
Don't you know?
the destination is cool, but it's the journey that's often more interesting. So,
I'm Deb Fisher.
hi, Deb Fisher.
My Karen Tullis.
Karen Tullis. I thank you so much for the invite today. I'm so excited. I understand you actually own one of the homes that Neil Armstrong did live in. And is it your primary residence, or it is? Okay. Wow.
Primary residence. Neil lived there from about age 13 until he finished the military.
Wow.
That was his-
Those are some formative years. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll turn it off, I promise.
Yes, are you hungry?
Oh, I'm pretty good at that too.
Because you're gonna like it.
Yeah, oh, I love it here. I love this town. I'm in love with Wapakoneta. It's like I want to move in now, I swear. It's beautiful.
Just said that.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. God, fascinating. All right. Where am I? Oh, yeah. Riverside Art Center. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
It's a beautiful.
It's our little local art center. This is Melissa.
It's beautiful. Oh, this is wonderful. Now, are these all local artists, are they?
Okay, well, currently the front gallery is Suzanne Gallagher. She's from Columbus. She has a project called Smile Lines that we featured last November. It's to bring attention to the military difficulty and struggle that they have with postpartum depression and suicide. And this year we invited her back to display her other talents, which include these incredibly beautiful detailed flowers, but she also does portraits and pet portraits, which are amazing. They're terribly detailed and just landscapes. She has quite a wide range, and she brought in a few things last night, so I'm putting more of the labels on them for her.
How do you like Wapakoneta?
Okay, well, I can actually say I am a little, I have a different perspective because I've only lived here a couple of years, and it is wonderful. It's friendly, it's safe, it's walkable, it's clean. There's a lot to do. There's lots of fun things for families to do. We have the park, different parks, and the river walk. And it's just increasing and getting better with all the art, public art displays that we'll have, either the murals or the utility wraps. Everything is becoming more beautiful. We also have downtown Walpock partnership that helps the facades of the buildings, which make them just amazing. You'll see some of them have gone through some transformations recently, and we're thrilled.
It's quite clear the downtown area is beautiful.
Yes.
It really is. It's fascinating. I love it. I could live here.
Yeah.
I could live
Okay.
You know, when
here. In fact, I might even move in. What's
said-
upstairs?
Well, that's a
Not one of them speakeasies, is
Yes,
it?
it's a
Oh,
hidden space.
lordy, lordy, lordy. Shh, be quiet. We don't have to be quiet about that. Prohibition's over now.
The secret's not out. So.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Where are we headed? Oh, the back patio.
So, yeah, sometimes we'll have like music, But we had an Eagle Scout do this as a project. It was never utilized. It was moldy, mildewy, nasty.
You've definitely revived the space.
Yeah,
It's
so
beautiful.
So what happens is
That stone arch is cool.
The breaks here, we eat lunch. It's open for coffee. The community can sit and enjoy. We have, somebody wants a Bible study or anything
Yeah,
like that.
it's
Just
very cool,
meet up
really
with a
nice.
friend. You just say, "I'll meet you on the patio."
It's a neat space. I love this too. Boy, you can tell this building reaches way back. We're talking 1800s. I'm betting maybe 1880ish, but super cool. Riverside Art Center, really nice. Then again, everything is in downtown Wapakoneta.
Good. How you doing? So look at the coach lights.
Ah, that's cool. Those coach lights came from where, I wonder? Original to somewhere. That's awesome. It's beautiful.
And then the theater's here, post office.
Ooh, theater right there. That historic downtown theater. That's so cool. How many times Neil Armstrong walked down this sidewalk to go home? It's a long way from the moon. How many times did he walk up those steps? Coming home. All original, wood-sided, original. The boyhood home of Neil Armstrong. Privately owned. So this is a special tour. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at these original hardwood. Look at that. Ooh. That is so cool. Call it.
This was the dining room.
This was the dining room. So this was the family hangout room over here. Think about all the Christmases the Armstrong family had in this room. Well, hello there. I'm glad you're here. Look, here's the deal. I am grateful for anyone that's happy to see me. And you're on that list. I love these hardwood floors are so well preserved. Oh, this is beautiful. Fitting of a Neil Armstrong. What a perfect childhood home. Well, from 13 years old on, anyway. Formative years. So how is it that you came to be the owner of Neil Armstrong's boyhood home? You said something like when you originally bought it, they didn't even tell you it was his house?
Right.
Well, how long have you had it?
About 32 years.
And you're telling me when you bought this home, you didn't even know it was Neil Armstrong's house?
Yes, sir.
Nobody said anything about it?
Yes, sir. It wasn't until I finally decided I was going to buy the house and put a bid on it. And I went to school as a principal here in town. And went to school, and one of my teacher friends said, "Karen, have you found a house?" And I said, "Actually, I did." I said, "It's on West Benton Street." "Oh, where?" And I said, 601. She said, "That's it's where Neil Armstrong grew up." I said, "Yeah, Barb, sure." Yeah, because people tease one another, and we were great teasers. And she said, "No, seriously." She said, "I went to the prom with him, and we had to walk to the prom from here across to the alley and down to the high school."
So you're learning this from the lady who went to the prom with Neil Armstrong. Is she still alive?
No, she's passed.
Okay. I mean, is this after you purchased the home, or this is during the process?
During the process.
But what a surprise for you to learn that you were purchasing this home.
Well, it was because I had taught Ohio history, and I have always loved history and a love of history, and wanted the opportunity, made itself available for me to be able to preserve part of history. So that was kind of the selling point, I guess.
Now, I would think during the selling process that because this is Neil Armstrong's home, that it would drive the market value way up on it.
One would think.
It didn't.
doesn't.
Not
No.
back then. I'll bet
And
you it would
doesn't.
now.
No, it doesn't.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I guess it's worth how much someone's willing to pay for it. And I would pay more for this home in knowing who it belonged to. But
One would think, but there's an organization that would like to buy it, but they don't want to give anything for it, to be honest. So,
Well, it's worth whatever high price it may come by. This is a chunk of history, and you own it. This is fascinating. I assume his room is upstairs?
it is. But let me tell you a story.
Oh.